BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. As everybody knows, this is New Year's. I want to know something. Got a question. Will you guys like for about 20-30 minutes before the ball drop, we can go outside to 42nd Street? Who's with me? Look, Ralph crammed it arms. About 20 minutes, 30 minutes before the ball drop, I take us outside to 42nd Street. Who's with me? With that being said, before we even discuss that all the way, let's do a couple of other things real quick. First, there's two things I want to discuss today on the show. The first thing is Lil Tjay, and the second thing is that lady that attacked that black kid. I want to discuss these things because you know what? F that lady. F that lady. So I want to discuss that. Let me move this camera over a little. Let me move my stuff over a little so I can see the screen a little bit better. F that lady. That lady, all of the F's. But hold on. Before we go any further, let's have a moment of silence for MF Doom. Very sorry to have, we lost that man. He was a legendary rapper. We lost him, and right as the year, 2020, yo, I don't know what to tell you. But we're gonna try to stay upbeat, brush my beard some, or the hair under. I'm just scraping the hair under the. I'm scraping the skin under the hair. I don't know what to tell y'all. That's like, hey, you brushing your beard? Nah, man. I just decided to scrape the skin under the little bits of hair that you think you see. Anyway, we want to have a discussion, at least I want to have a discussion tonight about a little TJ situation and about that lady that attacked that kid. But before we do anything at all, let's give appreciation to everybody that did a drop today. Now, I want to say something real quick, right? I just want to say something real quick. I call out the drops. I don't know who else calls out drops at the beginning and end of the show. I have no idea who else does that. But I do that because I really sincerely from my heart appreciate you guys. I really sincerely from my heart appreciate when you guys do drops. And I have to figure out more ways for me to show my appreciation. Periodically through the months, sometimes we do things. I have a thing that we're going to start doing come the new year. for the people who do drops, and specifically for the people who pull up in the saloon. And I hope y'all like it. But y'all have to bear with me because I also gotta make connections with people, and sometimes because I have to do the shows, I don't go make connections. And I think sometimes people be thinking I'm flaking on them or some kind of weirdo shit like that, but that's not what's happening. It's just I have obligations, and sometimes I'm not good at mitigating, or should I say taking care of, or figuring out how I'm going to take care of everything I need to take care of. With that being said, hey, look at back there. You see the sun, you see the sun, you see the sun. Boom, buildings. We want to give appreciation for all the drops that happened today. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. Shout out to DZ. Hold on, I didn't even pull up the other screen yet. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $10 drop. Shout out to DZ with the $5.10 drop. Shout out to Keebs with the $13.64 drop. And shout out to Bianca DaCosta with the $10 drop. And shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you. Look, I know, I just want to say this real quick, right? I know I've been a little flaky the last couple of days. All right, this is a hard time of the year for me. I know I've been a little bit flaky the last couple of days, but this is a hard time of the year for me, y'all. So bear with me. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. With that being said, don't forget, I want us to vote. Do y'all want me? I'm only like 3 blocks away from Times Square. Do y'all want me about 20, 30 minutes before midnight to go out there to Times Square and go live? I want to know what you guys want, just so we can be clear. If that's something that you guys want, we might be doing that. That's all I want to say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. With that being said, let's do roll call. That's also why I do roll call, not for nothing. Hold on. One of the reasons why I do roll call, and yes, Jack Frost, BBN Network started roll call. If there's anybody else that's doing roll call, they got it from us. The reason why I do roll call is I like to be able to, I like to be able to talk to you guys individually. So roll call is one of the easiest ways for me to be able to do that, for me to be able to talk to you guys as you are individuals and not always like you're the collective. That's why sometimes I might be a little harsh on people when they make bad comments. And come 2021, I'm gonna try to not be so rough on people that I think is on this short bus. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try. I don't know what is actually gonna happen though. What up, Andrew Crispin? How you doing today, my brother? What up, Liberty Hazelton? Liberty Hazelton says, whoop. Happy New Year, y'all. Love and peace. Who else we got up in here? What up, DSTN? Nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. Even in the 2021, you're still DSTN. Nobody knows any Dustins around here. What up, Watts Games? How you doing, my brother? Hope everything's doing good. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Black Cuddy and the Black Spade. Salute. Who else we got up in here? How you doing, lovely E? Okay. She says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Not just single people, not just individual people, but to every people. Who else we got up in here? What up, Roach? Roach's Peace Frost and Happy New Year. R.I.P. MF Doom. R.I.P. MF Doom. Who else we got up in here real quick? Wait, who didn't get the memo? Who didn't get the memo, lovely E? Obviously, when you wrote that, I was talking about some other randomness. What up, DZ? DZ says BBN West. Happy New Year. New York up first. Then KC. Then us. Let's go. Who else we got up in here real quick? Yo, how does that work, though? Like, how do people that's not in the Eastern time zone feel when the ball drop here, everybody's cheering, and y'all gotta wait? Like, oh man, 3 more hours. I want to know how that feels. Black Cuddy says, appreciate Jack Frost. Send a shout out to the universe. Universe! Shout out! We're shouting out the universe. What up, Queen Sha? How you doing? Shout out to James S. Salute. How you doing today, my brother? Who else we got up in here real quick? I guess that's it. Liberty Hazelton is throwing the bird to all the haters. He says, haters, there's these things you can get. I got 5 fingers. You could have both of the middle ones. We got up here. What up, Gavin King? Gavin King said, happy holidays, neighbors. To adjust flames on the... I don't know what that means. It's not official to us. What do you mean it's not official to y'all? Get out of here. Because we was talking about when the ball drops over here, what are y'all doing over there in the West? I mean, it's not official. It's the most officialness official that ever official. Shit, that shit is so official. It should have on stripes and look like it works at damn Foot Locker. It's so official. It should come with a damn registration number. What up, Emmanuel? He says, what up, Frost? How you doing? Waiting to 12 to let the chopper loose. Shout out to Goat 9. What the fuck? What the hell? Anyway, I wish I was drinking. I didn't buy any libation today. I wish I had a couple of drinks. I ain't got no libation. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm gonna be sobers. All of the sobers. Also, shout out for the drops that already came. Shout out to Straight Stacking with the $10 drop. He says, Happy New Year's, Frost. Better year, bigger things. Agreed. The things are gonna be so big, it's gonna be able to have to be measured with the shit that they measure states by. Let's go. Also, shout out to DZ with the 510 drop. He says, nickel and dime in Rio. Let's go. Yo, I think I really like that 510 Oakland. Like, not for nothing. That shit, I think that should be a line. I think we doing that. Hey, DZ. We doing it. We doing it? We doing it. 510 Oakland. We doing it. We doing it. Don't let me forget. We doing it. I think that's lit. Anyway, what up, Jay Marvelous? Smile. Smiles. What's up? The saloon? Oh yeah, the saloon needs to be opened. For anybody that's new here, today's New Year's. We're gonna be having a lot of shenanigans going on. The saloon is 100% open. Okay, just want everybody to know that. Yes, I like that 51 Oakland or that 510 Oak. I like that. I think that's a thing. I wish I had a pen. Do I got a pen so I can write that down and remind myself? Because I will forget. I do not have a pen, so I'm just gonna have to remember. I will not remember. I'm just gonna throw that out there. First of all, shout out to Straight Stacking with the $10 drop. Straight Stacking rolls up into the saloon. He has on a whole trench coat. I want to use my other coat, but I'm gonna use this one. Hold on, I'm gonna use the other coat. Straight Stacking rolls up into the saloon. He has a whole trench coat on. Hold on. He rolls up in the saloon. He's holding his coat. He's like, hey, he's rolling up in the saloon. He's like, yo, party! He's straight stacking. It's like doing the thing. I don't even know if guitars is created at this time. He got a mandolin or something. He's straight stacking. Is doing this with a mandolin. Yeah! Yeah! Straight stacking is enjoying himself. He's like, party! Straight Stacking pulls up into the saloon. He pulls up in the saloon. He comes in. He says, hey, bartender, the drinks, all of them. He says, the bartender looks at him. He says, hey, this is only $10, buddy. This is only $10. And to get up to the upstairs today with the lounge with the ladies, that's a dub. But if you go upstairs with the ladies tonight, You all gonna have drinks on the house. Straight stacking goes. He sits down. He says, you know what? I'm gonna wait for them to open up BBN West, the smoking section. DZ with the 510 drop, the Oakland drop, pulls up into the saloon. Oh, he only 510. Pulls up into the saloon. He comes in. He's walking with the bop, with the whole like, yo. Know what I'm saying? DZ walks in the saloon. He's looking around. He's like, hey, I'm the first one from BBN West up in here. The smoking section. After the DZ drop, we're going to get to some news, and then I'm going to call more drops after. DZ goes over. He starts taking the chairs down. He sits down. Smoking section. Open. He starts rolling up blunts. DZ. Smoking section. We got to get to some of the actual news. I'm going to call out more drops. How many drops we got left to call out? We got 2. Why don't I just call out the rest of the drops real quick, and then we get to the news. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $10 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. Liberty Hazelton comes up into the saloon. He has on shorts with a t-shirt on. He just came back from Rio. It's raining and snowing outside. Liberty Hazelton comes up into the saloon. He has on shorts and a t-shirt. Everybody looks around. They look at him. They like, what in the hell is going on with this guy? He comes in the saloon. Liberty Hazelton. He's like, yeah. He's doing the Ralph Cramden arms. He's like, yeah. He's doing the Ralph Cramden arms. Liberty Hazelton. He goes up to the bartender. The bartender just looking at this dude. Is you crazy? He's like, I'm enjoying myself. I've been pre-gaming. Yeah, we could have call-ins for New Year's also. He said, I've been pre-gaming. Liberty Hazelton is feeling good. He goes over. He sees DZ. They do a high five, but they jump like this. Hold on. I want to show you how they do the high five. They do the high five like this. They jump. They jump the high five like that. Liberty Hazelton. Hold on. Liberty Hazelton and DZ go like this and high five. They're like, yeah. They doing jumping high fives to each other. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton and DZ. Smoking section. Open. Shout out to DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. I gotta get to the actual news, y'all. Hold on. I gotta get to the actual news. Alright, we're gonna call a couple more of these drops. I do gotta get to the news though. DSTN comes into the saloon. He's looking around. He's looking for his wife because his wife's always telling him he needs to stop hanging out at the saloon all the time. He goes up to the bartender. He's like, hey, have you seen my bartender's like, no, man. What are you doing? She's not been around here today. He's like, okay, cool. I'm going to go over there in the corner. He goes over to the corner. He turns out because you know we got candles. He turns the candle off. He sits in the nice corner. He's here with his drink. He's like, oh, man, hope my wife don't come here. He's like, I want to have one night to myself, even though it's New Year's. He should be with his wife. Shout out to James S. with the $10 1 cent drop. What up, Kenny G? What up, Jody Spencer? James S. comes into the saloon. All you see is smoke and 2 feet. James S comes into the saloon. God damn it. I'm gonna use these. James S comes into the saloon. Or you see his feet in smoke. He looks that way. He looks that way. Then, for some strange reason, he looks that way. He just keeps walking. Shout out to James S. He comes into the saloon. He walks over. He walks over to BBN West, the smoking section. Then all three of them, James S., DZ, and Liberty Hazelton, jumps up and gives each other high fives. Shout out to those guys. Let's get to the show. And y'all know Petty Wars is fights. James S., I don't think he want to fight. Who would you be fighting? Liberty Hazelton. This is the easiest way to start off the show. In reference to the topics that we're going to be discussing today. I'm going to go directly to our BBN website so I can show y'all graphics. We're gonna be obviously the show today is about Lil Tjay being arrested after a traffic stop. We already know that. But first, before we discuss that, I want to discuss this NYPD plans to upgrade charges against a woman who falsely accused a black teen. And I'm going to show y'all some stuff, obviously. Because I don't think y'all know about this. Shout out to the NYPD for one. Can we get a shout out to the NYPD? I know a lot of y'all just hate the cops because that's the easiest way to live. But I want to give a shout out to the NYPD for upgrading these charges against this woman that falsely accused this black teen. Because look, at the end of the day, that's a problem that we have. Whether people want to admit it or not, that's a problem that we have, whether people want to admit it or not. You see his clouds and $100 bills flying everywhere. We have a problem in America with people accusing, and I'm going to say what it is, accusing black people of things. And we just have a problem in America. First, I'm gonna let y'all see a part of the clip or whatever. Could I make this a little bit smaller to make sure it fits? Hold on, boom.
Show me this is my phone. Show me. No.
You don't have to explain that to her.
Take the case off. That's mine. Literally didn't get it back.
Are you kidding me? You feel like there's only one iPhone made in the world?
No. Okay, then show me the. Show me
No,
all my.
you get a light over
Yeah,
there.
no,
You guys around. You better go use find my iPhone. Go
Yeah.
do that.
Find my iPhone is on.
Can-
On now. Right
no, you can't. No,
I'm
the
manager of the hotel.
I don't care.
He will
This
right
is my
now.
son.
Hey,
Didn't you see me just come downstairs out of the fucking elevator?
I'm trying to help.
No, but you're not helping.
I
What
am.
you've been is disrespectful.
No, I'm trying to settle the
No.
situation.
My son has nothing to do with her.
No.
I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
out
but
what's
he
going
has
on
my
in
phone.
the
Then show me the proof. No, he's not leaving. Show me the proof.
Are you
Show me
kidding
the
me?
proof.
You better get on.
I need to
Let's go, kid.
I need to go away.
I'm sorry.
Better get on. We have you see two black people.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
Better get on.
No, please get my phone back. I cannot not have my phone.
Get your ass off!
Alright, so that's the situation. Whether I don't know who's seen it or not, but hold on, we have a couple more clips because there's something I want to say about this real quick. Hold on. I want to tell y'all what Mayor de Blasio said. But first, look at what she did after the camera went off. She tackled that young boy to the ground. That's her. Let's look at it again one more time. Look. That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, for everybody that don't know, her phone was recovered. She left it in the Uber. So that's absolutely bananas. That's crazy. Mayor de Blasio has something to say about it. Shout out to Mayor de Blasio. Mayor de Blasio said, this is racism, plain and simple. It will be horrific at any age, but it's especially offensive that it happened to a child. To Keon Harold Jr. and his family, I'm sorry. I am so sorry this happened to you. Her behavior was an affront to our city's values. For everybody that don't know, the mayor's wife is black, by the way. I don't know if anybody knows. I don't know who knows or doesn't know that. The mayor's wife is black. So, yeah. That was definitely an issue. Shout out to Watts Games with the $15 drop, with the $10 drop. He says, BBN South in the house. Watts Games comes into the saloon. Well, I don't think we're going to be doing much of the actual show today, but I'm fine with that. Watts Games comes into the saloon. I don't know what kind of games they had back then. He comes in the saloon and he starts talking about somebody stealing his ideas. Like he says I'm related to Tesla. Like, people are stealing. Wait, when was Tesla alive? He was alive long. He said I'm related to Tesla. People are stealing my ideas. I had this idea for this thing. You're gonna get a round ball, right? And you're gonna have two baskets. We're gonna call them baskets, or we could call them hoops. I'm not sure what you want to call them. And you're gonna take the round ball and you have to throw it into the basket. He comes into the saloon. He's talking to the bartender this whole time, trying to explain this idea to the bartender. The bartender's telling him, this is never gonna take on. This is never gonna work. He says, hey, I got another idea. We're gonna get a different type of ball, and it's gonna be shaped kinda oval shaped. And then we're gonna go get like a whole bunch of feet, maybe about, you know what, not feet, yards. Maybe we're gonna go like 100 yards. 100 yards that way, 50 yards this way, and you have to try to get the ball from one end of the field to the other end of the field. And the bartender's like, I don't know, that sounds like nobody would be interested in that. So that's what Watts Games is doing. While he's trying to talk to the bartender about these sports. The bartender's like, I think that bitch was high as shit. She looked high, not for nothing. But hold on. Shout out to Angel Crispin. She should have got a DET. No, we don't want people to get gravely injured. Shout out to Angel Crispin with the $20 drop. He said, Happy New Year's all to the chat. Angel Crispin comes into the saloon. He comes in the saloon with the $20 drop. Immediately upon coming into the saloon, they say, yo, my brother. He says, my brother, you are the first person tonight that's gonna go upstairs into the lounge with the ladies. Angel Crispin goes upstairs. They say, hey, drinks are on the house for everybody that comes in with a dub. First thing we're gonna do is send you upstairs with a bottle of champagne. And then you're gonna have all the ladies to itself. Angel Crispin is walking upstairs while the ladies is unbuttoning his shirts. He's like, whoa! He's enjoying himself. Shout out to Angel Crispin, the only guy right now upstairs with the ladies. Shout out to Jody Spencer with the $4.99 drop. She said she should have got DDT. Jody Spencer comes into the saloon looking extreme. Wait, I don't know if Jody is a guy or a girl. Jody Spencer comes into the saloon with a big ass coat on and a hat. Nobody could tell if it's a woman or a chick. But I would assume it's a woman though. Jody Spencer comes into the saloon, goes up to the bartender. The bartender's busy talking to Watts Games, telling them, look man, I don't think anybody want to swing a stick at a ball and then run around in a damn circle. I don't think anybody want to do that. That's what the bartender's telling Watts Games. He's like, come on, man, you can't keep shooting down all of these great ideas. Jody Spencer gets a drink, goes and sits down in the corner. Yeah, shout out to the NYPD. They don't get enough shout outs. They do good some of the times. Guys gotta guys gotta stop acting like the NYPD don't never do no good. Shout out to the NYPD. Upping the charges on that lady, because those charges deserve to be upped. Let's just be honest. Jody Spencer's a guy. Great. Now I know. Those charges deserve to go up on that lady. Hold on. Great. Sorry about that, Jody. Look what she did to this young boy. I cannot play this because I don't know if I'm gonna get hit with a copyright infringement thing. So I can't play that. But if you go to the website, you can go and see, you can go look at this right here. It's really interesting. It's about 3 minutes long. They talk to the father, they talk to the son, they talk about all the charges and everything else that I mentioned in the article. Go check it out. But yo, look at what this lady does. This is bananas. This is a 14-year-old kid, by the way. 14-year-old kid. That's a 14-year-old kid she just did that to. And now check this out. I want y'all to pay attention to something. Look how I want to know which one of those men are the father and which one of the men work for the damn building. That's what I want to know. Which one of these men is the father and which one of those men work for the building? She dipped behind homeboy. I think she dipped behind the father, grabbed the son and threw him on the ground. Like, what in the hell is going on with her? Basically, let me see, show y'all what the article say real quick. Basically, oh, I got a Game of Thrones. Freaking video game ad. Let's go. Basically, the NYPD has chosen to upgrade charges against a woman that accused a black teen of stealing her iPhone. The NYPD are now considering charging a woman with grand larceny, assault, and attempted robbery. Y'all know when you steal an iPhone, that's grand larceny, right? That's over $1,000 of damage. The woman was identified. They know who the woman is, and she's believed to be from a different state. She is not a New Yorker. They know who the woman is, just so everybody can know. Y'all also might want to read what Sean King had to say about it. That's why I made sure that I put it in the article. The incident happened at the Arlo Hotel in Manhattan. The woman left before police arrived. Some do not like the way that the hotel initially handled the situation, seemingly siding with the woman that was falsely accusing the teen. The NYC Mayor de Blasio, New York City Mayor de Blasio, Mayor Bill de Blasio says that the encounter was racist and stands with Keon Harold Jr. and his family. This is bananas. The woman, I wonder if they banned her from New York City. That would be so funny. And to be like, yo, look, bitch, you can't come back. Like, what? That would be so funny. Be like, yo, look, this is New York City, man. We ain't got time for none of your shenanigans. You gonna get people killed. Like, they gotta be talking to us somewhere. Like, yo, you gonna get people killed. You coming to New York City just randomly attacking black folk. What are you doing? Imagine if she would have tried that in Brooklyn. Shout out to Manhattan, by the way. But imagine if she would have tried to do that in Brooklyn or the Bronx. Hotel Karen. The one in the gray pants was the pops, right? Yeah, because she dipped behind him. She was like, she hit him with the I don't know whoever played football and shit. I don't know if you play football, but you gotta hit when you break it down. Okay, so football got this shit real quick, so you can know what I'm trying to say. So football got this shit, right? Where when you going to go tackle somebody, they call it breaking down. So You're going to tackle the person, and then when you get to where you gotta tackle him, you gotta break it down so you could go this way or you could go that way. You get what I'm saying? So that's what she did to the dude. She went, but you do it on offense and you do it on defense. Because if you're a running back and you're running with the ball, you're gonna give him a shake, and that's what he did. She gave him a shake. She hit him, bang, and skated on him. Like, oh man, yo, what the hell? She skated on homie. Ah man, I'm suing the shit out of her. I'm letting you know right now, all people, all people that try to do some racist shit to me in public, tackle me, or do any kind of weirdo stuff to me, I am 100% pressing charges. There's no doubt about it. So just leave me alone. I might not, but at the same time, if I'm outside and some woman tackle me, I'm gonna have to press charges. But if some dude tackle me, we's on and popping. I don't know what to tell you. I wish she would have tried that in Brooklyn or the Bronx. It would have been a whole different situation. It would have been woman gets beat up. Woman tried to steal young boy's cell phone and gets beat up. That's what it would have been. She would have been in the hospital like this. Blame the Uber. Nah, blame you. It was you. You decided to try to steal people's shit. All them weirdos. Right off the rip. We ain't playing these games. You gotta tell people right off the rip, man. All of them games that you was thinking about playing, none of them. We ain't playing none of them. 0 of the games. Yeah, charges gotta be upgraded. We ain't playing with her. She get a dick. I get tired. Like, I'm gonna explain something, right? And this is why. This is one of the reasons why. This is one the Dion backpedal in the traffic. This is why I think that it's important for us to be mindful of how our children look at us. Because I'm going to keep it a stack with you. If I was 14 years old and she would have rolled up on me with that type of energy, I don't know if I would have been able to had that much confidence in whatever adult I was with, where I would have been able to just be quiet. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if I would have been able to have that much confidence that that person was on my side. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's important that our children know that when we say, hold on, I got this, that they got this. And that's why that father got to take that shit all the way. That father got to take that shit all the fucking way. Nah, I got this. Okay, she tackled us. Nah. We're not going to handle it with violence. What we're going to do is we're going to disrupt that woman's whole entire life. Because we can't allow for her to do that to the next black kid that she runs into, because the situation might turn out differently. So we can't allow her to do that. We can't allow her to think that she could run around and accuse anyone, whatever race they are, anyone's child, of crimes with no basis behind it. Whether it was a white kid. We know she wasn't gonna do that to a white kid, but that's not the point. You feel me? So we have to let her know, and all the people like her, that you cannot run around and just accuse our kids of shit. So they need to take that as far as it could go. Period. We ain't playing with you. And if New York City, and I think that this is the type of time New York City is on, you see, New York City has to be hard on her. You do know this, right? New York City is too democratic to not be hard on that woman. New York City gonna have to be hard on her. Just like that chick from the park that accused that called the police on that man. She got new charges. For everybody that don't know. Hey, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Check out this clip from trailer for 6 in the morning. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment.
I be on my grind. At 6 in the morning. It be on my mind. At 6 in the morning. That's why I keep that pine. At 6 in the morning. When I'm on that grind. At 6 in the morning. I be on my grind. At 6 in the morning. It be on my mind. At 6 in the morning. That's why I keep that pine. That's why I keep that. When I'm on that grind. When I 6 in the morning. I get it and go. Call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming, you fuck boys late. Your whole team ribs touching, you the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas, you the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn, if I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
Ray Zerp says, to them, we look like men. To them, we are men as soon as we start walking. And I'm saying, not just that, but you have to understand that they already see us as a threat. So they feel like you have to get rid of us, or you have to make us fearful while we're children, so that when we grow into adults, we'll be scared of you. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of parents do that to their child. A lot of parents abuse their child when their child is a little kid, so that when their child get older, their child will be scared of them instead of respect them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to do. It's all slave mentality shit. It's all slave mentality shit. They try to make us fearful when we're children, so that when we grow into adults, we're too scared to do anything. And that's why you have a lot of us in the hood that'll kill another black man like this, but if there's a white person, they're gonna give them all the passes in the world. Alright? This is another reason why I do not like talking about black on black crime, and I prefer we talk about black on black love, so we could talk that into existence. Let's speak black on black love into existence. It should be whatever race you are, you should love your race. So this isn't me saying, oh man, only love black people. I'm not saying that. I'm saying whatever race you are, you should love your race. You should not be ashamed of who you are. That's what I'm saying. My dude, they hit Central Park Karen with charges. Then now they hit her with new charges. They hit her with new charges. They hit her with new charges like a couple of months ago. They stacking charges on top of charges because New York City don't want a race war. I'm not sure how MF Doom passed away, to be honest with you. I think it was, it could have been, I didn't see it mentioned anywhere. New York City don't want a race war. They already got enough problems with people being mad at the police. The last thing they need is a race war. Especially from a woman that came from all the way from out of town. She not even from New York. They're gonna extradite her. Watch. They're gonna extradite her, Bring her, because they know who she is. They're going to go arrest her, bring her back to New York, and she going to be held up on charges. Mark my words. Mark my words. Mark my words. Because they know who she is. Because she stayed at the hotel. So they got her name, everything. This is also, this is why you don't leave when people call the police on you. That's why you don't leave. That's why whenever anybody threatens to call the police on me, I'm not going nowhere. All right, you calling the police? I'm not going nowhere. Because when I leave, now I'm in more trouble. Let's move on to the Lil Tjay topic. I just wanted to discuss that, and because I wanted to big up the I wanted to have a story that was speaking about, because we're about to drag the police in like 2 seconds. Well, we're gonna drag Lil Tjay, and at the same time, the police is gonna be getting hit with shrapnel. So they're gonna get them Meg Thee Stallion wounds. I don't know what to tell you. So let's look at this Lil Tjay article real quick. Shout out to Jack Frost of the BBN Network writing these articles. Jack Frost, he's a pretty decent writer. Y'all should go check him out. So Lil Tjay was arrested after a traffic stop. Police say they found guns and drugs. I just turned the sound on. If you can't hear, homeboy, it's on you. He must be behind us. He's behind us, that's all. He'll catch up. Alright, so I read the article first. Lil Tjay's been arrested by the police in Brooklyn. I'm not saying he's from Brooklyn. I'm saying he got arrested because everybody kept saying, yo, Lil Tjay's from the X. I know Lil Tjay is from the X. He got arrested in Brooklyn, though. Lil Tjay had been arrested by police in Brooklyn after a traffic stop that had the police reporting that they recovered drugs and loaded guns. This is the jump off we dropped. For all those that remember, just a few days ago, the Bronx-born rapper had a run-in with the police at a video shoot where they called to the scene because someone said they saw guns waving. This is the jump off. I don't think it's a moving video though, but yeah, this is it right here. Hold on, let's go to Lil Tjay real quick. He might actually have the jump off up, right? Those guys are always trying to these dudes is always doing too much. Nope. You don't have, oh, that's pinned. Hold on. It was a couple of days ago. Hold on, let's see if they got it. I'm going to tell y'all what's so funny about this in a minute. This whole Lil Tjay situation. I'm going to tell y'all what's so, not funny, but I guess effed up for him. But just going to show you, so he don't got it on his jump off no more. Look, he don't even got it up no more. Look, his people took it down. His people took it down. Hold on, hold on, hold on. His people took it down. Was it ever up? Hold on, let's see something real quick. Oh, this is Twitter. Boom. Hold on. That was Twitter. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? That was Twitter. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Let's see if we can find the other jump off real quick. I don't think we're gonna find it. Not on his page. What's this? What the fuck? Nope, that's not it. Hold on. I don't think we're gonna find it. I think he took it down. I think he took it off his page. Let's go directly to his page. I think he took it off his page. I don't follow him. I probably wouldn't follow him. I probably should be following him. Nah, he took that shit off his page. He took that shit off his page. I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick. I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick. Real quick. Y'all better stop playing with these police. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to him, but let me finish the article real quick. It says the rapper went live on his page and let the world know what the police was doing, and also accused them of illegally searching his vehicle. According to TMZ, this time around, the police say that the vehicle that Lil Tjay and his entourage was driving in switched lanes without signaling, so they stopped the car. When they approached the car, they say that there was an aroma of marijuana, so they searched the vehicle and found 4 loaded handguns. The rapper and others in the car were immediately arrested and charged with criminal possession of a weapon, marijuana possession, and grand larceny. All persons in the car was hit with the same charges, as no one took responsibility for anything in the car. Shout out to Bree Powell. This sniper!
Lil Wayne, who's facing 10 years on that.
Now, there's something I want to explain to y'all real quick. That boy did that to himself. That boy did that to himself. Y'all know that, right? Everybody know that? That boy did that to himself. He did that to himself. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. What up, Joel Patton? I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Pay attention. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what happened. When the police was called because they was waving guns around, right? Police was called. We don't know who called the police, right? We're going to assume the police was really called, though. That it was not fake. That there was a real call made. What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? How you doing, baby girl? Did I miss anybody pulling up? We're going to assume that it was a real call made, that the police didn't trick, the police ain't doing no weirdo shit, that the police did not, the police got all rappers on their radar, but that there was actually somebody that called, right? That's what we're going to assume. When they was shooting the music video and they had the guns out in the middle of the street waving the guns around, there was actually a person that called. We're just going to assume that. We're going to give the police the benefit of the doubt as far as that is concerned, right? Police show up, they hear that guns are being waved around, they find out that there's a rapper there. I'm going to explain something to y'all. These rappers have been shooting at each other and other people like crazy. So if you're at a video shoot and they say that there's guns being waved around and the police show up and the police see rappers there, you better, I will bet dollars to donuts that the police is gonna go overboard, because these rappers is out here shooting people and getting shot in every city, including New York City. So keep that in mind. The police show up. They start filming the police, laughing at the police. Then not only are they laughing at the police, they talking about how the police was illegally searching the vehicle, which they were. Because if you're not moving the vehicle, the police do not have the right to search your vehicle. I'm going to say that again for people that don't know the law. If your vehicle has not been moved, if your vehicle is still, and you're standing by your vehicle and the police pull up, they cannot search your vehicle. Why? I haven't driven anywhere. So he was 100% right. Just so we could be clear. But you want to know what he did wrong? He embarrassed the NYPD and called them on their bullshit publicly when he probably didn't have to do that. I'm going to explain something. And I don't know who needs to hear this. But I'm going to explain something. When you're a rapper and the police pull up on you, it's okay to be upset. It's even okay to curse them out and tell them off. But once you start belittling them, you change the dynamic of your relationship. So if they would have pulled up and he would have just been pissed, if they would have pulled up and he would have just been pissed and they would have been yelling and they would have been screaming and both sides would have been cursing each other out and they would have had phones out, look at the fucking police, get out of here. They expect that. They might not like it, but they expect it. They might still be coming after you. But he belittled them. He treated them like I'm smarter than you. You know those guns that they said that we was waving around? Ain't no guns here, and you can't check my vehicle. Anyway, so nobody think it's a coincidence that they picked them up on Wednesday, 2 days before New Year's. They probably wasn't even sure if he had guns in the car. They was just probably gonna just arrest the motherfucker and make him spend New Year's in jail. That's probably what they was just gonna do. But they go pull his car over and he got mad guns and drugs in the car. Now it's a different situation. My point is this. Even if you, I don't know what you consider the police to be to you, but even if you consider the police to be your enemy, always respect your enemies. If you consider, whoever you consider to be your enemies, always respect your enemies. He treated the police like little niggas. He treated the police like little niggas. So you know what they did? They sat on them. And they waited till they were sure. They sat on them. They sat on them. I'm telling you what they did. They sat on them. And they waited till they were sure that these guys was doing some shit they wasn't supposed to be doing. And they just followed them around. What up, the few? They just followed them around. That's what they did. For everybody that don't know, they followed them around. Now, however you feel about that is how you feel about that. They followed him around. Also, just so everybody could know, if y'all want 20, 30 minutes, 30, maybe 35 minutes before the ball drops, I'll go out there to Times Square. I want to know what y'all guys want me to do. I want y'all to put that to a vote. Do y'all want to actually see what's going on? Because I'm like 2-3 blocks away from Times Square, by the way. So if y'all want to, if I want to know what y'all think about that, if y'all want me to go out there, I might go out there. And check this out. Check this out, though. Check this out. Check this out. Nobody in the vehicle took claim of any of the weapons in the vehicle. Nobody that was riding with him took ownership of any of the drugs or the guns. Yeah, I was thinking about going out there and going live. Any of the drugs or the guns, nobody took responsibility of any of the guns or the drugs. These charges is real, y'all. That's not a bad idea. Let's give 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all. Let's go. So they all got to eat the charge. They all, that's a fact, C-Graph. They all got to eat the charge. So you know what? Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $2.99 drop. He says, ball. It's supposed to be drop, but I think there's something wrong with his keyboard. He's been missing some letters. I think that E's supposed to be R. Let's give 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all. Let's go. It's cold outside. What up, Emmanuel? As you can see, I don't have anything. I have no alcohol. I have nothing. Liberty bought the wrong vows. I'm telling you, the reason why the police pulled up, they was following that boy. It was followed. Do what? What am I doing? Oh, going out to the thing? I mean, if I don't know. It depends on what people think. I'm telling you. Just so we can be clear, they sat on that boy because that boy was trying to treat them like little dudes. And he a little dude. He ain't 50 Cent. 50 Cent might have did that, but I don't know. Jay-Z wouldn't have did that. Jay-Z, they wouldn't have pulled Jay-Z over. They wouldn't have pulled Jay-Z over. Jay-Z also wouldn't be riding dirty. There wouldn't be a reason to pull him over. Okay, so you said Playboy Cardi album is hot? That's what it is. Shout out to Playboy Cardi. I tell y'all what, if we get up to 100 likes, there's only 75 people in here. If we get up to 100 likes, I'm gonna go to the jump off. So go start telling people to come here and hit the like button. Lady Tonia said, don't go out, doesn't want me to go out there. What do y'all think about Lady Tonia? Wait, what did Lady Tonia say no to? Do we even know? I think Lady Tonia said, no, don't do no drops. That's what I think she's saying. I mean, y'all don't got to do drops. You don't want to do drops. I think Lady Tonia just told y'all to don't do no drops. Shout out to her. Like, you really been sitting in here waiting to hate? But how that but check this out. This is another thing that I want to just say real quick, right? So now how are people going to treat the dudes he was running with? Because the dudes he was running with just let the bag get locked up. Right? Everybody he just got arrested with let the bag get locked up. Right? Am I wrong? Everybody he just got arrested with, everybody that Lil Tjay just got arrested with let the bag get locked up. You know how many people money is going to get fucked up? You know how many? Do you understand how many people Lil Tjay probably gotta pay? Do you understand how many people probably eating off Lil Tjay? And he was busy riding around with people dirty with not nobody that's gonna take any charges. Don't let that go over your head. If we're going to go crazy on people who snitch, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't people be getting called out for all aspects of street shit that niggas ain't doing right? Shouldn't people get called out on all aspects of what people not doing right? All aspects. Not just the snitching. Because as far as I know, the streets don't got no rules. I have no idea what Leslie Charles is trying to say. Repeat that. Make it clear. What are you talking about, Leslie Charles? Yeah. Like big home. Oh, he's talking to me. Okay, shout out to you. Peace. Boom. Yo. No, I'm gonna go outside when I feel like it. There you go. Who likes Lady Tonia? Lady Tonia says we shouldn't go out. What you think? Should I listen to Lady Tonia? Who here thinks I should listen to Lady Tonia and not go outside to see the ball drop? Who thinks we should listen to Lady Tonia? Who thinks we should listen to Lady Tonya? It's probably a dude with a lady's name. So if I say anything to her, they can say we're disrespecting. I'm disrespecting women. It's probably a dude with a lady's name. Watch, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad ladies' names coming in here is talking disrespecting me for no reason. It's cold, but I got this thing, right? It's called a coat. They're not gonna be shooting where I'm at. I'm down here in Times Square. You know how many police is over there? They're not gonna be no problems. I can't remove your comment, Liberty Hazelton. You know where I'm at? I'm in Times Square. There ain't gonna be no problems. It's gonna be zero. If somebody start a problem tonight, they're gonna get immediately arrested and be locked up in fucking. They're gonna be locked up in a Monday. They're gonna get immediately arrested. What? Police is gonna be like, "Oh, you playing, huh? I know where you can play, down at the bullpen. Let's hook them up." That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, "Oh man." I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna no problems. Trying to tell you. I'm not gonna get COVID. I'm gonna have this thing on. It's called a mask. And also, they're not allowing people down there. So it's not as packed as you might think it is. Boom. But I mean, the hate can keep coming. Shout out to Lady Tonya. Oh yeah, in the hood somewhere, there's somebody shooting shots right now. Oh, there's a ton of people right now, right on top of the building. It sounded like firecrackers from a couple blocks away. You be starting 2021 with 12. That's a fact. Nah, man, I'm good. Of course. That's why when the person said it's dangerous, I'm like, Bree Powell. The sniper. Do y'all notice almost all the advice anybody gives me is bad advice and then they get mad at me? Anybody else ever noticed that? Have y'all seen anybody come in here ever give me good advice? Just real quick, can we just stop for a minute? Have y'all ever seen any random names that we don't know ever come in here and give me good advice? Ever. That's why I don't take no advice. I don't know you. I ain't taking. You can say what. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm gonna be on my own shit. No, it's just that when you go to the outer boroughs is like Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island, Bronx. When you go to the outer boroughs, like, they're not gonna have a cop on every street corner. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm in Times Square, so there's a shitload of cops down here all day, every day. Like, I can't even explain to you. Like, there's cops in front of my hotel every day. There's always cops downstairs. A while back, somebody was like, yo, I was talking to somebody. And they was like, yo, what up, Cash Roll? I'm not drinking. I ain't got no drinks. They was like, yo, God dang it. What story was I about to tell y'all? Oh. Anyway, there's just always police in front of the building, like where I'm at. I was speaking to somebody and they was like, yo, why don't you change hotels? And then I was trying to explain to them, you do know when I came to this hotel, the level of, like, I get it. Y'all think the people that's trolling me is just trolling me, but these people really trying to, like, they really be trying to come to the hotel Like, I'm not even lying. They really be trying to come to the hotel. They really be trying to get in the building. As far as I can tell, they really be calling the hotel trying to find out what room I'm in. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I'd rather stay where I'm comfortable at, where I know that the people that the hotel that I'm in, they understand the situation that I'm in. Because it's one thing for me to see them coming, and it's another thing for me to have my back turned like this and the nigga hit me over the head with a lead pipe. You feel me? Ray Zerp says, so they just let the bag take them charges, huh? Ain't those... That's what I'm saying. If they... Are we supposed to be holding these people accountable? Just like y'all want to yell out snitches, ain't y'all supposed to be talking about these people that's letting the bag get locked up? No, everybody is closed, because all of the spots around here gotta close like at 10 or something. All of the liquor stores and spots gotta close like 10 or something like that. Like they gotta close early. You feel me? Like it's like a mandate or some shit. I don't know. Maybe the mandate ain't on for today. Hold on 1 second. I should be able to see out the window and see if the shit is open. It look like they open still, but I mean, who think I should run downstairs? I'm gonna run downstairs and see if I can get me something. I think they closed though. I'm gonna run downstairs. I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna put something on for y'all to watch. What was a good comment? Yeah, please, let's not do the N-word. Let me give y'all something to watch real quick. Check this out. I'm pretty sure you dudes do not know about these. I'm about to show y'all some stuff. BBN Network stuff. Let's go to a playlist. We're about to get all the way demonetized as soon as the commercial comes on, but it is what it is. In 2013, Nico Allen Jenkins was convicted of committing 4 murders in Omaha, Nebraska. The murders occurred within a month after he had been released from prison after serving 10.5 years of a 21 years to which he had been sentenced for carjacking committed at age 15 and for assaults committed in prison. Even though Mr. Jenkins had stated that he committed the killings at the command of an ancient serpent god, he was still found competent to serve trial. Due to the graphic nature of the content, we would like to advise everyone that there will be explicit content included, not suitable for children. Hey, what's up? First thing I'd like to say is thanks for hitting the link and watching this video. It took time and effort to make this. Really do appreciate that. Also, if you don't mind, can you hit that like and subscribe? Hitting the like don't hurt none. You can hit it right before you see the video. Don't worry, you will be satisfied. Also, we trying to get some new things going on in this channel, and to do that, I need new equipment. And to do that, it would really help if you could give some kind of donation. If you can't, it's cool. It is what it is. We still appreciate your presence here. If you can, that would be very nice, and link is in the description. Anyway, right now, let's get to our regularly scheduled program. BBN Presents brings you American Killers.
You could say Nico Jenkins and his relatives have had a colorful past. Just look at their family tree. 7 felons in just 2 generations. Let's start with Nico's uncle, 51-year-old Warren Levering. He's a felon just released from prison in Oklahoma and has done time in Nebraska too. Investigators say he's fathered 7 children with 6 different women in 5 states. This week, prosecutors charged him as an accessory in the murder of Andrea Kruger. They say he helped Nico get rid of Kruger's car and tried to set it on fire near 43rd and Charles. Prosecutors say Levering got the gas can from his sister's house, Nico Jenkins' mother, Lori. Lori just bonded out of jail herself this week on an unrelated felony terroristic threats charge. In addition to Levering, Lori has 2 other brothers. Both are convicted felons. One is even currently on parole. Investigators say Lori Jenkins had 6 children with David McGee but never married him. McGee died in 2009 but was a felon himself, convicted of terroristic threats. Of the couple's 6 kids, 4 have been arrested in the past month. 23-year-old Erica Jenkins is a convicted felon, now facing murder and weapons charges in the death of Curtis Bradford. Friday, she told Judge Caniglia she can't be a killer because she's 3 months pregnant. Investigators say she has a 7-year-old son, too, that initially was placed in child protective custody. Erica's little sister, 18-year-old Lori Sales, known as Lolo, is charged in Bradford's murder, too. Prosecutors say she got rid of the murder weapon. A third sister, Melanie, also a convicted felon, bailed out of jail last week on unrelated terroristic threats charges. She's 25, and investigators say she has 3 children under the age of 7, and all were initially placed in child protective custody. As for Nico Jenkins, he was just released from prison before prosecutors say he shot and killed 4 people. He's 27 years old and legally married to 22-year-old Shalonda Jenkins, seen here in a recent interview, and told us she's pregnant with Nico's child. Nico has 2 other sisters, both live out of state, and neither are in much contact with the Omaha.
Women know too much. I'm all for girls that don't know too much. It's a different class.
Pay attention to the pitch.
Oh, no, she knows nothing.
It's higher than his baseline.
He's actually telling us things we should have listened to.
I tell lies when it suits me.
Have relationships and sex been casual?
You mentioned the S word.
Jenkins. A broad look at the ties to one man, a man prosecutors say has uprooted 4 other families.
How convicted killer Nico Jenkins is still able to mutilate his face while behind bars. Jenkins has gotten a hold of razor blades more than once, and authorities are not sure where he's getting them. Jenkins killed Juan Pena, Jorge Ruiz, Curtis Bradford, and Andrea Kruger in a 10-day killing spree during the summer of 2013. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Jake Wazakowski is live at the Douglas County Courthouse with more. Jake.
Emily Jenkins is seemingly in the same confinement situation he was before he was released the first time back in 2013. He's isolated by himself 23 hours a day. Now, I've got exclusive photos of what Jenkins looks like right now, and I must warn you, it may be graphic to some viewers. This is Nico Jenkins when he was first booked for murder in September 2013. These exclusive photos show what he looks like now. More than once, Jenkins has gotten a razor blade that the prison says didn't come from his shaving equipment and mutilated himself. Jenkins says he has 9 lacerations to his face, tried to carve Satan into his forehead, and split his tongue. Today, Douglas County District Court Judge Peter Battalion asked the acting warden at the state pen, Robert Madsen, how he's getting the razors. The warden said he doesn't know how, and he couldn't guarantee it won't happen again.
That's always been a concern as to how to handle somebody like him, and he keeps doing things to himself, and that's the problem. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's, as the judge said to him at the end of the hearing, don't cut yourself anymore.
Madsen explained Jenkins is in a 23-hour confinement cell, doesn't interact with other inmates, a staff member checks on him every 15 minutes, and now has a camera in his cell. The judge questioned whether he was getting them in his food, which other inmates deliver. Quote, Someone that works in the cafeteria could put a razor blade in the mashed potatoes and the staff may not see it. The warden didn't know if Jenkins was taking any meds. His attorney has long asked for him to get mental health treatment for bipolar and schizoaffective disorder.
Our position is he should be in the regional center. That's where a hospital, that's where it should be. That's not going to happen, obviously.
Jenkins says he cuts himself to expose the hatred of the Nebraska Department of Corrections and wants to be moved to the Lancaster County Jail. Klein says he doesn't get that choice no matter what he does.
He's been attempting by whatever means to manipulate the system from the very beginning of this case, and that's just his nature.
Hey, said it was closed. So they was closed. So shout out to that shit. But yeah, that's the type of work we do over here at the BBN Network. I'm trying to get back to doing more work like that. I like those videos. I like doing videos like that. So I'm trying to get back to doing more videos like that. We got a new member. I can't see who they is. But we do got, it says we got a new member. I can't see who they is though. But yeah, I want to get back to doing more videos like that. We have 2 video editors now. I haven't actually sent them any work yet, but we have 2 video editors now, and I have been working on scripts. So as soon as I get a good script together and I get back into the role and the mojo of being able to do scripts well, then we got 2 video editors, and we're gonna try to push out at least 2 different projects. One of them being American Killers. Real quick, who liked that? Who could I just get I just want to get an understanding. Who liked that American Killers? Who liked that? Who didn't like that? Who's like, oh man, we don't need more of that shit? And who's like, yo, that was kind of cool. I want to know who liked that and who didn't. They're closed. They have a mandate, a citywide mandate. And so the liquor stores are closing early, especially the ones where the cops is at. So it's closed. There's nothing I can do about it, homie. But thank you very much for being concerned about my libation. I would have liked it to have some libation also. Look what somebody sent me. Look what somebody sent me. Imagine James S. is in 42nd Street and all you see is feet. He's immediately getting booked. YPD, damn rat bastards. I don't even know who this person is. They behind some kind of weirdo. They behind some kind of account. Let me see his smoke and feet walking on the block. The police is pulling up, yo. That's a fact. Police pulling right up on James S. Shit. He's trying to run this shit. He can't get away because he can't hide. It's his fucking smoke. He can't hide. Oh man. It was funny. So y'all think we should get back to making those particular videos? I'm curious. Do you think we should get back to making those particular videos? I like those videos. It's, yo, not for nothing, but videos like that was taking me a dumb long time to make. I had to redo that video like 3 times. Good luck tackling the cloud. They might stand around, be like, yo, where's this coming from? Like, who's smoking this? They don't know that there's a person in the smoke. You don't never know. I'm gonna leave the phone plugged up just in case. Cause I don't know. Do y'all think we should go out there? I think we should. Do you think we should go out 42nd Street, New Year's Eve, 42nd Street? Do you think we should go out there? I want to know what you guys think. You think I should start getting ready right now to go out there right now? New Year's, 42nd Street. Figure out somewhere to go get a drink. Okay, I'm gonna get ready. We're going out. Come back for I don't got no gloves. It's gonna be cold out there. I'm gonna have to hold that damn phone. Come back. What time is it? Fucking 40 degrees. Well, I gotta go buy some gloves or something. Come back. Come back for 42nd Street, New Year's Eve. Also, if anybody wants to buy me a drink, hit the Cash App. Hold on, because we got to find a place to get a drink from first. But if anybody want to buy me a drink, hit the Cash App. Now I can turn the heat up in here because I make it so cold in here so the computer don't get overheated. I make it stupid cold in here so the computer don't get overheated. It be cold in here. This is the winter. You know what? I just found a person I'm gonna hire to do a thing. Look. I'm going to need about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. We're going to be back about 11 o'clock, a couple of minutes after 11. We're going to be right back. Yes, I'm on. No, because it's freezing in the room. It's cold as hell in here. That's why I keep trying to say I'm surprised that I don't have no goosebumps or nothing like that. Like, it's cold as hell in here. Like, you could probably see like a little bit. Like, it's cold in here. Like, it be cold. Like, for everybody, like, it's cold in here when we be doing the show. I don't be playing. It be cold in here. I'm going, it's always, why you think I make sure? I mean, I'm gonna have coffee anyway. But it be cold in here. It's cold as hell. What the heck is shit? I had the AC on. Like, what is your house usually? I be putting the AC down to like 67, 68, and I'm in here with a t-shirt. Why do you think some days I be having on that damn sweater? I don't be sweating. And also, this just goes to show you, I just glow. Like, for real, for real. I was about to, I looked at my hands and shit. I was like, I need some, I don't really need, I didn't need lotion. But I glow for real, for real. Look, this ain't sweat. This is just the light, just... that melanation. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna need y'all to give me a little couple of minutes, and then we're gonna be outside. We're gonna be walking around. I might talk to people. I might not. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, 73 all day. I be having this damn the damn jump off at like 68. Like 68, 67. Because I have to make it cold as hell to help the computer. I don't have no Hennessy. If somebody want to buy me a drink, hit the Cash App. I don't got no Hennessy. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, call the notification, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag, I'm thinking about like 3 or 4 different things at the same time. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten to build you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. We're going live outside Times Square. 20 minutes.